Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo with RVs with Big Bo and Parkway RV Center, and got another nice travel trailer we're going to review today. This one's actually kind of cool. It's a floor plan that of all the thousands of videos I've done in the past 12 years, this is one that's I've only done a handful on, and they're just very, very rare. And this is a 2015 StarCraft AR1 Maxx. Double slide, 33 foot, 10 inches long. It's 6,500 pounds and change dry weight. What's cool about it, it is a 2 queen bedroom floor plan. Not a queen bed in a separate bunk room, but 2 actual bedrooms with private bedrooms with queen island beds, front and back. And I've done these before in the big destination trailers that were 40 foot plus long. So the fact that I've got this one, and it got a great price too, $17,900 for this camper is an excellent deal. You know, travel trailers are such an affordable way to get into RVing without going out and spending, you know, 50, 60 grand on a used motorhome. Of course, I know they're not for everybody. That's why we have different strokes for different folks, but it's a nice camper, guys. Of course, AR1 Maxx is 8 foot wide. That's the difference between the AR1 and the AR1 Maxx. Is the Maxx is 8 foot wide. The AR1 is 7 foot wide. It does have the Arctic package, enclosed underbelly. It's got the power awning. Got a lot of neat options, guys. Stabilizer jack, 6-gallon DSI water heater, of course. Double axle. Spare tire on the back. Looks like the spare tire cover's got a few little spots on it, but you can pick one of those things up online, pretty reasonable, if you just have to have one. Both slides are on one side. You've got the deep bedroom slide in the back, and then you got the kitchen and living room slide right here on the side. Got an outside auxiliary shower. I like to see an axle spread apart like that. That gives you a wider base for stability and less sway when you're towing. Of course, you should always have sway controller and weight distribution hitch with a camper like this, but some people don't seem to understand that. You know, in this day and age, it's not just hook to your ball and go. You got to have the right safety equipment to tow, whether it be a travel trailer or whatever. You got to have the right equipment for the job. So, and dry weight, like I said, 6,541 to be exact. So, you know, I'm not going to get into this whole half-ton trucks can only tow a certain length camper. I'm going to let you be the judge of that. Weight-wise, you're fine, because I say one thing, somebody else says another. It's just a matter of opinion. So, but look, this is a really neat camper. It sleeps 8 people. And yeah, you can tow it with some half tons. So I'll just leave it at that. Now, would you want to take this thing cross country with a half-ton truck that's maxed out? That's a little questionable. But if you're just going to local camp or travel a few hundred miles and stuff like that, I mean, I can, as long as your weight rating's in range with what this thing weighs loaded, you should be good. If you don't know what your truck can tow, by the way, look in the video description below. There's a link to my free interactive tow guide, so you can look up what your vehicle can tow. And it doesn't just go by the dry weight. It actually has a formula it goes by that adds, depending on the size of the camper, so many pounds for water, food, luggage, things like that, which is probably going to be about 800-900 pounds on a camper like this on top of the dry weight. So safe to say you should be right around 7,500 pounds or less loaded. This is the middle area right here. You got a nice kitchen area. Just like that last one I did, guys. This thing just does not look like it's been used. Microwave looks great. Of course, I'm just hooked into battery power right now, so I don't have the microwave on or anything, but there's no smoke or pet odors. There's no worn spots in here. Honestly, guys, again, if I had 2022 wrote on the tongue of this thing and had the stickers in here on the appliances, what they have on when they're brand new, you wouldn't have much reason to doubt that it's not, besides the price. This thing's probably about half price what it costs new in 2022 prices, 22 model prices. And I like the floor plan too, guys. Very cool. Got a little stereo system up there. Place for a TV. Doesn't look like it's ever had one. We'll walk toward the back bedroom, and you got a slide in here, so you've got a actual queen size 60 by 80 bed in here. A little overhead storage. Closet right here at the foot of the bed. You can put another TV up there if you just want to. A lot of people like a lot of TVs. A lot of people are like me, and they're camping to camp, not watch TV. But that's what I love about RVing, guys. Everybody's got their own personal style of what they consider RVing to be. And nobody's right, nobody's wrong. It's just your personal style. That's why they make so many different kinds and floor plans and different options and all that to try to suit as many people's style as possible. And good thing about this price is you're priced, if this is your first one and you don't know what your camping style is at, because that's something we don't really talk about much as RVers, is your first RV is kind of like going out with your first it's kind of like your first serious relationship. You never marry your first crush. I mean, it's a learning experience more than anything. So your first RV, instead of going all out and spending $100 grand on a brand new one or 50 grand on a new travel trailer that you have no experience at, buy something like this, use it for a couple of years, and if you still love RVing, you can sell it or trade it to your more permanent future RV. Because let me tell you something, guys, from personal experience and helping many customers over the decades that I've been in this industry, what you think you need for your first one is totally different than what you actually need after you use one for a year or two. Your style will change, I promise you. Your needs will change. You can take that to the bank. And that's why most people, their first RVs, kind of like their first crush, they only keep them for a short time and they upgrade them. If that makes sense. So that's why I always tell people, don't go overboard on your first one. Don't go out and start full timing in one that you have no experience. I had some folks did that the other day. Sold their house because housing prices are so high right now. Neither one of them had any RV experience whatsoever. Went out and bought a brand new travel trailer, waited months to get it. They got it, used it for a little over 3 weeks, absolutely hated the RV lifestyle. They had no idea what they were doing. It was totally different than what they expected. And they came here wanting to sell it. And of course now they can't really afford, because the housing prices, like everybody else, they paid about half what their house was worth a few years ago. And now they sold it, they don't want to pay what they're bringing now to buy another house, so they're living in an apartment. Went from a 3,000 square foot house to a camper for 3 weeks, and now they're living in a 1,200 square foot apartment because they jumped the gun. You know, when you're going to live in one, guys, that's fine. Get some experience first. Trust me on that. Buy one like this that you're not going to be hurt in if you decide to sell it in a couple of years. Use it recreationally. Learn how to operate it. Learn how to do basic upkeep repairs on it. And then go buy your brand new one or your bigger one or whatever you want to buy for your permanent home. To me, that's the more logic, instead of just jumping ahead. Because then you're going to do something you're going to regret, and by the time you do it, it's too late. And they lost their butt on that camper too, guys. You know, think ahead, be smart about it. Don't just jump into it because everybody else is doing it. You know, it's kind of like the old saying, if everybody jumped off a bridge, would you do it too? Buy one, get to know it a little bit, get to know the hobby and the lifestyle of RVing. And before jumping in big. And this price range is a good one to start with because you're not risking a ton of money. This is something that you can go to your bank or credit union and get you a loan with low payments. Or you can go through one of our lenders. But honestly, this price range, it's easier just to go to your bank or credit union and have something that you can still keep your house and use this recreationally. And then just pay it off when you sell it or trade it later on for your more permanent one. That just gives you a chance to, you know, kind of get a feel for it without committing 100%. And you can take that how you want, but there's a lot of people right now, because full-time in RV, I've done it myself for a while, is great for a lot of people, but not for everybody. And until you do it, you don't know if it's right for you or not until you actually do it. So, anyway, guys, this unit is $17,900, for this 2015 StarCraft AR1 Maxx 28 QBS. You've seen the 2 queen bedrooms, which is really cool. So you can use it for sleeping, use it for a storage room. You can do a lot of things with it, guys. You still got 2 other beds in here because your table booth makes a bed, sofa makes a bed. You know, it's 6,500 pounds and change, dry weight. Like I said, you know, if you just not really be moderate with your loading, you're going to be around 7,500 pounds loaded. So always check, know your vehicle's tow capacity before RV shopping. Like I said, I've got that free interactive tow guide in the video link below. Just a quick video. This is the haggle-free firm price plus applicable sales tax, no fees. We're not a rip-off world that charges thousands of dollars in fees. We don't have upsells. We don't try to cram an extended warranty down your throat or gap insurance. All that stuff's marked up 4 or 5 times dealer cost. That's why they make you feel like you have to have it, but you don't. We don't have any upsells here. Just easy, simple, and done buying and selling. That's what we do, guys. This is the price. It's haggle-free firm. Doesn't matter how you pay for it, cash, trade, finance, or a combination of the 3. It's all the same to us. If you're interested, give us a call. Best way to reach us, guys, is phone. Old-fashioned, yes, but either in person or on the phone is the best way to get in touch with us, guys. You know, I've never thought I would say this in December, but I've never seen it this busy in December. Crazy. I mean, I don't get it. I don't know if it's just because we're not having a really just ice cold weather yet, or it's just everybody's wanting to get into RVing and you can't buy new, so you got to buy used. And of course, why would you want to buy new when you can buy a camper like this for $17,900? I mean, like I said, if I had the stickers in here and I had 2022 wrote on it, most of you would never doubt it. So come out and take a look at it. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. I'm trying to keep your video short. I'm sorry. That's hard for me to do sometimes when I get on a rant. Smash me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, RVs with Big Bo. Call before coming to look. Please call for quicker response. It's more efficient for my sales team and for you just to call during business hours, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern, Saturday, 9 to 5 Eastern. We are closed Sundays, Lord's Day, and family days for our employees. Thank you again for watching. And stay tuned for some more towables, and look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.